voice comes back to life in velvet static. Red motel on the skyline, lipstick on the glass. You were all smoke and silver, gone before I could ask. Rain running down the freeway, street lights in your eyes. Now every lane I take feels like your alibi, and every station bends the second you get near. Like the whole damn city was built to keep you here. You vanish like a whisper, but never like goodbye. Now every silent room still sounds like you at night. Velvet static, you still hit automatic. Soft electric, like you never really left me. Velvet static, still running through my body. Broken magic, and I feel you when it's quiet. Still running through my body. Velvet static on me. Chrome glow on the payphone, 2 a.m. and blue. Your voicemail in the speaker, like a wound that still sounds new. Taillights in the mirror, bleeding into dark. I keep circling the city, like you were left inside my heart. And every song past midnight turns a shadow loud, like memory found a signal. It won't let me live without you. Slipped out of my hands, but never of mine. Now every empty frequency still keeps you alive. Velvet static, you still hit automatic. Soft electric, like you never really left me. Velvet static, still running through my body. Broken magic, and I feel you when it's quiet. Maybe we were never meant to make it in the morning. Maybe we were always just a beautiful distortion. Too close to kill, too far to save, too lit to fade, too deep to break. Velvet static, you still hit automatic. Soft electric, like you never really left me. Velvet static, still running through my body. Broken magic, and I feel you when it's quiet. Still running through my body, still running in the signal, still turning every silence into something beautiful. Midnight on the dial, blue light automatic. I lose you every night in velvet static. White noise in the bedroom, blue light on the wall. I turn the volume down, but you still cut through it all. Street rain on the window, taxi lights below. You said forever softly, then vanished in the glow. Now every midnight silence has your shape inside, like the city learned your language and plays it when I drive. I hear you in the static, in the speakers, in the rain. Like losing you just changed what silence sounds like now. I try to drown you out, but you come back in waves. Every little quiet thing still says your name. Your name in white noise, still filling up the silence. Low light, no choice, I still hear you when it's quiet. Your name in white noise, like a song I can't get out of. All night, no voice, but your memory's getting louder. Your memory's getting louder. Your name in white noise. Red glow from the dashboard, 2 a.m. and gone. Your perfume in the backseat, like you were just here once. And every radio station turns into your trace, like love left fingerprints I can't erase. You're not in the room, but you move through everything, and every empty frequency still knows what you mean. I shut the whole world off, but you still leak right through. Every little broken sound comes back as you. Your name in white noise, still filling up the silence. Low light, no choice, I still hear you when it's quiet. Your name in white noise, like a song I can't get out of. All night, no voice, but your memory's getting louder. Maybe some goodbyes don't know how to end. Maybe some people stay under your skin, not in your hands, not in your life, but somewhere between the dark and the light. White noise, still filling up the silence. Low light, no choice, I still hear you when it's quiet. Your name in white noise, like a song I can't get out of. All night, no voice, but your memory's getting louder. Still getting louder. Still getting louder. Every time the room goes still, I hear you louder. White noise in the bedroom, blue light on the wall. I turn the volume down, but you still cut through it all. Leave it at the tone, don't say you miss me. Just let your voice come slow, like you still wanna kiss me. 2 a.m. apartment, blue glow on the bed. Your name lights up my screen like a thought inside my head. I play the old recordings just to feel you breathe. You sound so close to heaven and so bad for me. Your laugh in the speaker, it's softer than sin. Like every little silence still lets you back in. You don't have to call me back, you already do. Every time I press replay, I fall into you. Voicemail, kisses still landing on my skin. Low light, no distance, every word pulls me back in. Voicemail, kisses still tasting like midnight. No touch, just static, but it feels like you're mine tonight. Feels like you're mine. time I hear your voice, I come undone for you. Voicemail, kisses, still landing on my skin. Low light, no distance, every word pulls me back in. Voicemail, kisses, still tasting like midnight. No touch, just static, but it feels like you're mine tonight. Maybe this is all we get, a voice that never leaves, a little ghost in perfect sound, still wrecking me in waves. Not in my arms, not in my life, but somewhere between the dark and the light. Voicemail, kisses, still landing on my skin. Low light, no distance, every word pulls me back in. Voicemail, kisses, still tasting like midnight. No touch, just static, but it feels like you're mine tonight. Still mine tonight, still mine in the silence, still mine in the afterglow, still mine when I rewind it. Leave it at the tone, don't say you miss me, just let your voice come slow, like you still wanna kiss me. Can you still feel me when the line goes weak? Can you still love me when I'm hard to keep? 2 bars on the dashboard, blue light on your face. We were cutting in and out, but I still stayed. Rain there on the freeway, hands cold on the wheel. You said, baby, don't lose me, like you weren't already unreal. Started with a pause, every little I'm okay sounded like a loss. If I'm fading in your headphones, if I'm breaking in your hands, will you still come closer? If you knew I'd never land, love me in low signal, love me when it flickers, hold me through the static. Ooh, even if I'm breaking, ooh, love me in low signal. Missed calls in the backseat, red lights in the rain. We kept trying to touch love through the distance and the pain. Your voice in the speakers, still warm, still blurred, like the softest kind of damage I ever heard. And every almost ending turned into one more night, like we kept finding each other just to lose a light. If I'm shaking in your silence, if I'm gone before I leave, would you still hold the signal? If there's nothing left of me, is there nothing left to fix? Love me in low signal, love me when it flickers, hold me through the still worth saving, still worth saving. Maybe we were never clear, maybe we were always blurred, but you were still the closest thing to love I ever heard. So if I disappear tonight, if I slip beyond the blue, leave the line half open, I'll still come back to you. Love me in low signal, love me when it flickers, hold me through the static, like you still can't quit this. Love me in low signal, even if I'm breaking, half gone, half yours, and still worth saving, still me when I'm hard to keep. Lights blur in the smoke, your shadow in the strobe. We move like we still mean it, even if we don't. Midnight on the rooftop, blue city underneath. You spin me like a memory that won't let me leave. Baseline through my heartbeat, grass sweat on my skin. We kiss like it's the last song, and still lean back in. Every broken signal, every crossed up line, still somehow finds a rhythm when your body hits mine. If this is falling apart, then why does it feel like flying? If this is already over, why are we still trying? Dancing through the interference like we're not already gone. Lost inside the frequency, still holding on. Dancing through the interference, hearts out of sync but shining. One more night, one more light, one more beautiful timing. Hearts out of sync but shining. Dancing through the interference, light in the hallway, your hand brushing mine. We keep missing the future, but we kill in the moment every time. Your breath across my neck, like static in the dark. You always knew exactly how to short circuit my heart, and every almost goodbye turns into one more song. Like the night keeps giving us a place to keep going wrong. If this is all that we are, then why does it feel so endless? If love was meant to fade, why does it still feel electric? Dancing through the interference like we're not already gone. Lost inside the frequency, still holding on. Dancing through the interference, hearts out of sync but shining. One more night, one more light, one more beautiful timing. Maybe we were never clean. Maybe we were always noise. Maybe we just look like love under neon and bad choices. But if this is how we break, then let it break in motion. Let the city keep us glowing. One last slow explosion. Dancing through the interference like we're not already gone. Lost inside Lights blur in the smoke, your shadow in the stroke. We move like we still mean it, even if we don't. Blue screen heart, still glowing in the dark. Everything went silent, but you never really are. Foreign apartment, TV light on the floor, your hoodie on the chair like you just walked out the door. My phone dies in my hand, no messages, no sound, but your ghost keeps loading every time I shut it down. Rain tapping on the glass, city blurred in blue. I swear even the silence still updates into you. You crashed into my system and never fully left. Now every little quiet thing still feels like your breath. Blue screen, heart frozen in your shadow. Cold light, no spark, but I still can't let go. Blue screen, heart still breaking in the afterglow. Half dead, half yours, and nobody else knows. Half dead, half yours. Blue screen heart, late train in the distance, red lights on the wall. I keep replaying old nights like I can reverse the fall. Your name in my search bar still comes up too fast, like memory has a shortcut straight into the past. And every empty minute feels louder than before, like losing you turn loneliness into a living room war. You burned into the pixels, you stayed inside the frame. Now every screen I turn away from still says your name. Screen heart frozen in your shadow. Cold light, no spark, but I still can't let go. Blue screen heart still breaking in the afterglow. Half dead, half yours, and nobody else knows. Maybe love like this doesn't leave in one night. Maybe it just lingers, an artificial light. Maybe some people never fully disappear, they just become the silence you keep trying not to hear. Blue screen heart frozen in your shadow. Cold light, no spark, but I still can't let go. Blue screen heart still breaking in the afterglow. Half dead, half yours, and nobody else knows. Still in the pixels, still in the dark, still in the silence, still in my heart. Blue screen, heart still glowing in the dark. Everything went silent, but you never really are. Slow signal goodbye. Your voice fades, but not enough. The line is almost gone, but I still hear your love. 3 a.m. on the balcony, streetlights turning gold. You said we'd be okay, and I is almost gone, but I still hear your love. Neon on my sheets, blue and pink across the bed. You're gone, but somehow you still sleep here in my head. Window cracked a little, rain soft on the fire escape. Your perfume in the pillow, like it never learned to fade. Your t-shirt on the floor, still folded into nine, and every shadow in this room still wears your outline. I touch the side you used to keep, like it might still hold your heat, but all I get is city light, and your ghost over me. You don't have to be here to leave your body behind. Every little thing tonight still feels like you were mine. Neon on my sheets, your memory still undressed, and soft light, no sleep, and your love still keeps me restless. Neon on my sheets, still glowing where you held me. No touch, just heat, but I swear you're still in bed with me. But I swear you're still in bed with me. Neon on my sheets, 3 a.m. reflection, blue TV on the wall. I keep tracing where you kissed me, like you never left it all. And every little silence feels louder in this room, like the dark knows how to shape itself into the thought of you. The city keeps on moving, but this night won't let me go. I'm still wrapped up in the afterglow of someone I can't hold. You don't have to call me, you already feel the air. Every inch of this insomnia still says you were here. Neon on my sheets, your memory still undressed. These soft light, no sleep, and your love still keeps me restless. Neon on my sheets, still glowing where you held me. No touch, just heat, but I swear you're still in bed with me. Maybe this is what remains when the body leaves the room. A little warmth and empty linen, and a little lake in bloom. Not in my arms, not in my life, but still in the sheets, still in the night. Neon on my sheets, your memory still undressed, and soft light, no sleep, and your love still keeps me restless. Neon on my sheets, still glowing where you held me. No touch, just heat, but I swear you're still in bed with me. Still in the bed, still in the bed, still in the silence, still on my heart. Neon on my sheets, blue and pink across the bed. You're gone, but somehow you still sleep here in my head. Maybe we only worked when nothing came in clear. Maybe love stayed softer when we couldn't hear. passenger side, city lights on your face. Half the things we felt, we never had the words to say. We lived between the signal and the almost of the sound. Close enough to touch love, not enough to pin it down. And somehow that was beautiful, before the truth got loud, before we knew exactly what we couldn't be now. We sounded better broken than we ever did complete. Maybe all our magic lived inside what we couldn't keep. We were better in the static, before the silence had a name. When love still felt electric, and nobody had to change. We were better in the static, half real and half romantic, too blurred to fall apart. And maybe that's why it felt like magic. Maybe that's why it felt like magic. We were better in the static. Red light through the windshield, rain tracing down the glass. I keep thinking maybe we were never built to last. But maybe that's not failure, maybe that was all we were. A little bit of heaven and a language made of blur. And every old recording, every late night ride, still makes me miss the version of us that never had to survive. We look so good in fragments, we glow before the truth. Maybe all we really had was the dream of being better in the static, before the silence had a name. When love still felt electric, and nobody had to change. We were better in the static, half real and half romantic, too blurred to fall apart. Maybe that's why it felt like magic. Maybe clarity was cruel, maybe distance told the truth. Maybe some things lose their shine the second they come into view. But I'd still go back there, if only for one night, to the half-lit, half-broken version that still felt right. We were better in the static, before the silence had a name. When love still felt electric, and nobody had to change. We were better in the static, half real and half romantic, too blurred to fall apart. And maybe that's why it felt like magic. Still like magic, still in the blur, still in the signal, still in the hurt. Maybe we only worked when nothing came in clear. Maybe love stayed softer when we couldn't hear. Morning on the skyline, blue fading into gold. The city sounds different when you're a ghost. Let's go. Coffee in the kitchen, shoes by the door. Everything still looks the same, but it doesn't hurt like before. Your voice isn't in the speaker, your name's not in my hand. Just quiet in the apartment, and somehow I can stand it. time in forever, I can say your name. When the signal finally sleeps and the silence stops screaming, I can feel my heartbeat without needing a reason. When the signal finally sleeps, I still miss you, but I'm breathing. Not healed, not who I was, but softer than the leaving. Softer than the leaving. When the signal finally sleeps, sunlight on the dashboard, no missed calls, no blue, just an open road ahead and a little less of you. And maybe that's not tragic, maybe that's just time. Maybe love can disappear without taking all your light. Every song still knows you, but not enough to break me. And every old memory feels kinder when it leaves. I still hear the echoes, but they don't own the room. And for the first time in forever, I don't need to chase you. When the signal finally sleeps and the silence stops screaming, I can feel my heartbeat without needing a reason. When the signal finally sleeps, I still miss you, but I'm breathing. Not healed, not who I was, but softer than the leaving. Maybe closure isn't clean, maybe peace still looks like pain. Maybe healing is just learning how to love the quiet again. So I'll let the city wake, I'll let the morning through. And if I still carry a ghost, it won't keep killing me like it used to. When the signal finally sleeps and the silence stops screaming, I can feel my heartbeat without needing a reason. When the signal finally sleeps, I still miss you, but I'm breathing. Not healed, not who I was, but softer than the leaving. Still breathing, still here, still human, still clear. Morning on the skyline, blue fading into gold. The city sounds different when your ghost lets go.